Hi, I'm Lynette and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Lethal Cosmetics. I know you can't see this. An indie brand based in Germany. I'm going to be showing you swatches of some of their eyeshadows. I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on this look right here, created with these eyeshadows. And then if you'd like to hear my thoughts about them and first impressions after using them for the first time today, then just keep on watching. Starting off the look with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C11. And I'm blending that out with my Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. Now I'm going to go into my custom-made Lethal Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to take the shade Remission, and I'm going to first tap that into the crease and then blend the shade out using back and forth motions and then little circular motions in the outer V corner. And I'm using my NYX number 16 blending brush, and this is a blending technique that you've seen me use over and over again in every eyeshadow look. Back and forth motions first and then little circular motions in the outer V area, which I find works the best for me. Going back into the palette, and I'm going to take that shade Unity and a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm going to again first tap it onto the outer V area, and then I'm going to blend it up into the crease and on the outer V using back and forth motions and circular blending motions. And as you can see, this is a really nice, a pretty like grape dark purple matte shade, and it applied really opaquely and intensely on that part of the lid that I haven't placed any shadows on yet. It's a little lighter in the areas where I'm layering it, but really nice. I could have built it up, and I should have built it up more in the outer V area in the crease, because I really like to have a dark outer V, a lot of definition in my eyeshadow looks, but next time. And then going back in with that original shade Remission and that same brush, because you want to make sure that those two eyeshadows blend seamlessly together. And now I'm going to take the shade Echo and place that on my lid with a Sigma flat shader brush. I forget the number of this brush, and I'm starting off using it dry. I don't ever really use my shimmer shades dry, but I like to do that on camera when using eyeshadows for the first time, so that I can show you what the shadow looks like without any help. And as you can see, it applied rather smoothly. It's pretty. I mean, it's not a big bang metallic shade, shimmer metallic shade, but it gives you some nice shine. But I am now going to go in and wet my brush with my Mario Badescu spray, and you can use any spray. You can use water, Fix Plus, anything. You just want to wet the brush. I try not to wet it too much because I'm so paranoid about ruining my eyeshadows. I don't want to cause hard pan or anything. So I usually will wet the brush and then tap it off onto my hand to absorb a little bit of the water before I go directly into my eyeshadow with it. And as you can see, you know, very pretty. This shade is very pretty. I didn't get a whole lot more oomph using it wet, but it's still quite beautiful. And it applied really easily, really smoothly. So no problems with the application. Now going back in with that Unity, just to make sure that none of the intensity of that dark purple was lost when, restoring any of the intensity that was lost when I blended that lid shade into the outer V a little bit where it overlapped. And then back in with that original shadow. Again, you want to make sure that the blend between shadows is seamless. And now I'm going to take Cycle, and it's like this orange matte shade that I'm going to use to blend out that crease color. the edge of the crease color, and I'm going to use it as my underbrow highlight, so to speak. It's almost the same shade as my skin, but it's got a little more orange color to it. So now I'm just using a makeup wipe to clean up the fallout and the excess. And now I'm taking Unity again, but this time on a Makeup Geek pencil brush. And you can see it applied really opaquely, a lot darker, with no primer on my lower lash line. And I think that's because I'm using a smaller, more densely concentrated bristled brush. And I'm not mad at it at all. I really like how deep and dark. I was surprised at how deep and dark the shade applied. But that just goes to show you with different brushes how you can apply different shadows, how you can apply shadows and they look different. And that's the shade Enigma, which is this gorgeous purple, like duochrome. It's got purple like with a blue tinge to it. Just gorgeous. I use that in my inner corner highlight and a quarter of the way, or half of the way, on my lower lash line. Now I'm just taking Unity again to blend between the two shadows, because you don't want any harsh separation between those two eyeshadows. And now I'm taking the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Venus. I'm sorry I'm out of frame here. It is the same color that I used above my lashes there, that red. And it goes, as you can see, really creamy, smooth, really matte, and nice opacity. And the more I built it up, I didn't have any problems with it picking up the color off my waterline or anything. I really think this liner really just gave this eyeshadow look an extra pop that really made me love it. And this is the final look. Simply use my Rimmel Scandalized Retro Glam mascara today, no wing, and I felt like the look was dramatic enough with all the different colors I used. Lethal Cosmetics is not a new brand. I don't know how long they've been in existence, but I know I've heard about them here and over there over the years on YouTube. And more recently, Teresa is Dead. She has a channel here. That's the name of the channel, her channel here on YouTube. She's like a white makeup struggles, which means a lot of cussing. But she recently has been talking about Lethal Cosmetics, so much so that I thought, well, let me go ahead and give it a try and see what all the hype is and why she likes them so much. And so I've been on the website, went on the website a couple of times to purchase, but they are kind of pricey. So I wasn't able to pull the trigger the first few times, but I finally went on ahead and did so. And it's not that they're really expensive, it's just that because they're based out of the country and with shipping and everything, it can get expensive. But let's talk a little bit about Lethal Cosmetics. Again, they're an indie brand based in Berlin, Germany. I'm looking down at my notes, of course. They're vegan and cruelty-free, and they sell eyeshadows in shimmer shades, duochromes, mattes. They sell empty palettes. I don't remember if they sell lip products or not, because I was solely focused in on the eyeshadows. But their eyeshadows are not badly priced, actually. They're $6 a piece. Let me just show you the packaging. This is the box it came in, which is really nice. It says Lethal there, and made in Berlin, proudly vegan and cruelty free. Had the black tissue paper and the little black squiggly things, and then it even came with a sticker with their logo on it. So very nice, sort of kind of sexy. And can I just say that their eyeshadows, my order came quicker all the way from Berlin, Germany, than my Colourpop order came from Los Angeles, California. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and pick up some of their eyeshadows. And I decided to do a custom bundle, a custom eyeshadow palette, which means I got to pick, it's a 12 pan palette, which means I got to pick all 12 shades that go in the palette. And when you do that, you get 30% off the whole bundle and even the palette that comes along with it. So the shadows themselves are $6 a piece, and you get 1.8 grams each, or 0.06 ounces. So you're getting a little bit more than average, and you're getting 24 months shelf life. So they have a long shelf life, which is nice. And $6 isn't really a lot of money, especially for the amount of product that you're getting. If you were to get all 12 shadows and the palette separately, you'd be spending $84 plus the $7.75 shipping that I had to pay. Would bring it up to like $91, but with the bundle and the 30% off, you're getting this whole bundle for $58.80, and then with the shipping and everything, it came to $67.25. So you're getting about a $24.50 savings if you do the custom palette instead of buying them all individually. $67.25 is quite pricey for a 12 pan palette, but sometimes you gotta pay a little more if you want to try brands outside of the United States, and I really wanted to try them, so I went on ahead and bit the bullet and shelled out the money. But it came fairly quickly to be coming all the way from Germany, and everything was intact, which was a relief. And this is the outside packaging of the palette. It's all white, which, you know, I hate because it's already dirty after using it just one time today. And then when you open it up, you get a nice little mirror. I still have the plastic on it. And then it's a magnetic palette that you can drop in your eyeshadows. So the website describes the eyeshadows as highly pigmented, wet and dry application, won't fade or crease. They're vegan and cruelty free. They're free from talc and parabens, and they're fragrance free. And I decided to go ahead and get a combination of mattes and shimmers, and I ended up getting an even amount of each. So I got 6 mattes and 6 metallics. And they're all, when swatched, they all feel very soft. Not very soft, but they all feel soft, even the mattes. And they're all pigmented. They're all swatched very pigmented. I was very happy with the matte swatches in particular. The metallic swatches were really beautiful. Very metallic, very shiny. There is kick up in the pan when I was swatching because the shadows are soft and powdery, the mattes especially. So there was a fair amount of kick up in the pan when swirling my finger into it, as well as putting my brush into the pans. But I like the swatches. I'm encouraged by the swatches. I primarily use the purples and the orangey, peachy type shades in the palette. So what do I think about these eyeshadows? So far so good. I do like them quite a bit. I am very happy with just how pigmented the mattes are. They all showed up on me. This shade right here, this like peachy pink shade, I built it up a little. I built it up to get it to the intensity where it is now, but I didn't have to do a lot of building up, and I could see it on my skin from first application. And then this purple unity shade, oh my goodness, I mean, look how deep and dark that got on the lower lash line. And yeah, so they're all pigmented. They all blended out beautifully. This, well, both of these, this Enigma shade, this purple, that's in the inner corner here and on my lower lash line. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I was expecting. I did swatch them earlier, but wow, did it just, wow, very pretty. As well as that shade right there, this peachy, like fiery orange shade that's also on the lid. So yeah, I'm very happy thus far. There is a time lapse between when I start my eyeshadow look on the top here and then do my whole face and then come back and do the lower lash line and finish up. And I'm happy to report that it has not creased yet or anything. It hasn't budged. So I am looking forward to see how these wear. If you'd like to see me come back and give you an update on how these eyeshadows perform, how they wore throughout the day, then let me know in the comments below, and of course I'll do that for you. And also, if you'd like to see any more looks with the other shadows that I didn't use today, also let me know in the comments below and I will work on that as well. Let me know, have you heard of Lethal Cosmetics before? Is this a brand that you're now considering perhaps checking out from across the pond? If you liked this video, then please go ahead and give it a like and consider subscribing, because I do tutorials, swatches, hauls, and reviews here on my channel every Saturday. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.